What's up, Punjabi? What's up, Punjabi? What's up, Punjabi? Okay. Book ASMR. Okay. Hi, I'm Dobby, but you can call me Dobbs. Right? This is the 76th book review in my 100 Books in 2018 challenge. Today I am reviewing Small Steps by Louis Sachar. So Louis Sachar, he's the author of a lot of different books that I've read. There's Wayside Schools Falling Down, there's Fuzzy Mud, which I reviewed, so please go check that out if you haven't already, and Holes. This book is the second book to Holes, book number 2 in the whole series. There's also another one that's book number 1.5, which I really want to read as well. But Holes is about Stanley Yelnats, and he gets sent to Camp Green Lake, which is a juvenile facility kind of place. He went there, but he didn't actually do anything. It's about him kind of coping in those areas in new, trying to adapt to those new places that he has to stay in. So I really liked Holes. It was a great book. I think I read it last year. And this book is the sequel to Holes. That's why I actually didn't know this was the sequel to Holes when I picked it up. But when I read it, I recognized some of the characters and stuff. So this story is about Theodore. He is often referred to in this book as Armpit. That's his nickname. And he was released from Camp Green Lake 2 years ago, which is like a juvenile prison facility kind of place. And Armpit finds it hard to live a normal life when you've got a criminal record and people don't believe that you can do things and they don't trust you. The only person that he can confide in and that believes in him is Ginny, his 10-year-old disabled neighbor. When Rex, also in this book he's referred to as X-Ray, which is Pig Latin for Rex. Yeah. When X-Ray plans a fast money-making plan, Armpit has to decide whether he wants to do it or not. When he decides yes, some trouble happens. I like how it shows, how do I say this? It shows a different view or a different perspective of someone that got out of Camp Green Lake, now is still there. And I like how it was a more minor character in Holes. Like X-Ray, for example, was a big character. He kind of showed Stanley around in Holes. But Armpit was a more shy, not really shy, but quieter, not that big character in Holes. That's why I like that he's the perspective here. Also, this book was written in the third perspective, and it showed the thoughts of all the characters. I personally think it would have been better if it was in the first perspective, because it could only show Armpit's thoughts then, and when Armpit understood something, that's when the reader understood it, or that's when it said, it explained it. I think that would have been better because that would have emphasized Armpit's feelings and his thoughts more. So this book was funny and interesting and it was amazing, but it wasn't nearly as good as Holes. And I saw a lot of bad reviews on this book, 3 stars or something, because people said in the reviews that Holes was better. And I agree with that. I think Holes is better, but I think why they gave them bad reviews is because Holes they think Holes was way better, which for some reason put Small Steps down, which I disagree with. I think that Small Steps is really good, it's just that Holes is better. Yeah. So I'm talking a lot about Holes in this video, but again, if you read this book, it's okay to read this book before Holes. There's a couple references to Holes, but they explain most of them. But I think it's better to read Holes first. But either way, if you read this one and then Holes, or Holes and then this one, they're both good, but I would recommend to read both, definitely, because they're both really great books. So, that'll be the end of my book review. If you like this video, please like this video. And while you're down there, please subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hey! Okay. So, yeah. So this, soon I'm going to be uploading a TBR for Tis the Season-a-thon, which is a readathon that a bunch of booktubers created, and I am going to participate in it. And there are 5 different challenges and a bonus challenge, and I'll explain more about it in the actual video. I'm going to make a TBR video. Just saying, stay tuned for that. Okay, let me just skim this. Oh, I forgot to talk about the author. 엔드 덕할게. 다시 다. From when? After the intro? Okay. Okay, do you want me to restart? Okay. So that'll be the end of my book review. If you like this video, please press the like button. No, I never say that. Okay. If you like this